First of all, I want to introduce myself. I'm Jody Phillips. I'm the Clerk of Court here in Duval County, and this is a beautiful morning for what we're doing here today, and I just want to thank everybody for being here. And I want to introduce a few people. First of all, from Economic Crimes with JSO, we have Assistant Chief Jen Short and Lieutenant Jordan Dowling. So we want to thank y'all for being with us today. And then another person I want to introduce is our property appraiser. Jerry Holland is with us today. He's been a great partner in this program that we're going to talk about here in a few minutes. And I just want to thank him for helping us push this out to our community, and thank him for being here today as well. So today we're here to talk about a free service that we offer as clerks to fight property and mortgage fraud. And I want to thank my fellow clerks from Northeast Florida for joining me on the steps of the courthouse today, and they're great partners, and I'm thankful to be a part of this group. But we're here to present a unified front against scammers in our communities who seek to steal from our residents. The FBI has said that, and I'm sure you'll probably hear this again today, that property fraud is the fastest growing white-collar crime in our country. And so it's something we as clerks feel like that we should stay out in front of, and that's what we're here today to do, to announce that. And our goal is to get as many people and businesses as we possibly can to sign up for this. Because once that happens, it helps us, and it makes it possible for more of these people to, for their protection to be more effective. So that's our goal today in putting that out. So what's going to happen here for the next few minutes is you're going to hear from a few of the clerks that I'm going to introduce. And when we're done, we'll be glad to answer any questions that you might have. But first of all, I'd like to introduce all our clerks that are with us here today. We have the Honorable Stacy Harvey from Baker County. We have the Honorable Tara Green from Clay County, the Honorable John Crawford from Nassau County, the Honorable Matt Reynolds from Putnam County, and the Honorable Brandon Patty from St. Johns County. So with that, that's our introduction. I'm going to turn it over to Clerk Green from Clay County, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what property fraud is and how we're being affected in our communities. So, Clerk Green?
Thank you, Clerk Phillips. Good morning. As recently as 2019, a report by the Federal Trade Commission found that the Sunshine State leads the way when it comes to scams of any kind. The FTC study showed 1.4 million Floridians lost more than $84 million to fraudulent activity that year alone. So it should become to no surprise to anyone that yet again fraudsters are targeting Florida residents, trying to scam homes and land out from under unsuspecting owners, in many cases using official records recording tricks. In 2020, I served as the president of the Florida Clerks of Courts and Comptrollers for the association, and I can assure you this issue is on the radar of our local leaders across our state, especially clerks of court, who oversee records related to deeds and other official property records. But what was once a South Florida issue is now quickly becoming a Northeast Florida issue. So we are here to join forces to give Northeast Florida property owners the tools needed to stop property fraud in its tracks. And with that, I would like to introduce Clerk Stacy Harvey from Baker County, who has more.
Good morning. We live in a time where technology is huge. It's a huge part of our daily lives. We are seeing now that people are coming in and being scammed daily. They are just filing fraudulent deeds, and we don't even know where they're coming from. They're miles and miles away. So we as public servants of our counties are trying diligently daily to stay on top of these scammers. We're asking all of you to step forward and register with your local clerks to make sure that you are aware of anything going on with your personal property. Although us giving you a notification will not stop the fraud, it will get you the lead to make sure that you can right the wrong before it's too long gone. We ask you now to go to your local clerk's office and register and be part of our community in taking charge of our local taking charge of our local properties. Now, to speak a little bit further, I would like to introduce to you Clerk of Court Matt Reynolds.
Thank you, Clerk Harvey. Good morning, everybody. I would like to talk about the importance of the public engagement and getting everybody in the public to use this free service that all of us have partnered together with to create this regional website. Hopefully this regional website will allow property owners in the Northeast Florida area to find the proper area of the website to register so that they can get notification if anything were to be filed on their properties. For example, in Putnam County, just 2 weeks ago, I had a local realtor call me, and he saw that a property was going up for a tax deed sale, and noticed that the taxes had not been paid on the property, and he looked into it a little further and started digging and noticed that the property had changed hands a couple of times. He had known the original owners of the property, and he went to them and said, "Hey, I noticed that your property is up for a tax deed sale for unpaid taxes." And they said, "I don't know what you're talking about." And so now they're looking into it a lot further. Had those property owners utilized the free service to register with the clerk's office, they would have gotten a notification the very first time that a deed was filed on the property to change the owner of record. So please, 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 everybody that sees this and hears this message, it's a free service. Please just take a couple of minutes to go on there and register. It will help us help you protect your assets and your property. So to speak a little further about this topic, I would like to introduce Clerk John Crawford from Nassau County. Thank you, sir.
Good morning. The Nassau County Property Fraud Alert System is alive. It's running right now as we speak this morning. You know, using technology, thieves can steal from you from around the world. They're invisible now because of technology. We might not can stop them at our door, but we can stop them at yours. If you get signed up and someone tries to record something false on your property, you're going to get a notification. You're going to get it right away. But it doesn't work if you don't sign up. So please, go sign up. Call me personally or go to the website. Let me read these two websites to you. Clerksagainstfraud.com will get you there, or protectyourfloridaproperty.com. Call your family, call your friends, call your neighbors. Let's get ahead of the bad guys. Thank you so much. Let me introduce to you the St. Johns County Clerk and Comptroller, Mr. Brandon Patty.
Good morning. This initiative started out really a couple of years ago when Clerk Reynolds in Putnam County started a robust public information campaign. And it was one of those where residents in St. John's would hear about their service, say, "Hey, how do I sign up for this?" And much of what we do in clerk's offices, we do by and large the same thing across the state. We all have different websites. We all have different approaches per se, and this is such an important topic that we wanted to make it as easy as possible for the residents in Northeast Florida to protect themselves. Criminals do not stop at the county line, and neither should our support. And so through this website, through the two websites, residents can go there, click on their county, and it will take them directly to the sign-up page to where they can begin being protected from there. If they do get a hit, or if they receive an alert of their name or their business being recorded upon and they have concerns, they're welcome to reach out to us in order to be able to pull the information, in order to be able to hopefully undo any sort of wrong that might have been done against them. So please take a look at the website. Thank you all so much for coming out today. Help us spread the word and help us protect our residents here in Northeast Florida. So with that, I'll open the floor up for any questions.